Hello everybody, James Erickson here, bringing you some exciting Erickson Gaming news. For those of you who don't know, which may be 3 of you, Nintendo will be streaming an official Switch event tomorrow night, which is Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. During that time, Andres and I will be live streaming the event on our Twitch channel. The link to the Switch channel is provided in the description. We would love to have you come and hang out with us on Twitch as we all get our first look into what this console really is or what it can provide us for our gaming pleasure. And now, stick around because in the rest of this video, Andres and I discuss our predictions of what Nintendo may show off during this live event. Enjoy. This is gonna be the first, major, or maybe even the major reveal for the Switch, finally. We saw the trailer, which was itself a major reveal, but that was just a taste of what the Switch is.
A taste.
And now we're really gonna see just before March, when we're pretty solid on the fact that that's gonna be the release month.
Yeah. Well, they said it was March in the trailer.
Yeah. But didn't they also say Zelda would come out at a certain time too?
They did,
Just
3
kidding,
different
but I'm
times.
pretty sure this is gonna be when it comes out, and if it's not, then thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Anyways, but aside from the trailer, this right here tomorrow will be the major Switch event where we will see, I guess, for a lack of a better word, major things about the Switch, things that we've been wanting to see for a very long time, and it's pretty exciting. How do you feel about that, Andres?
Oh, pretty excited.
Oh,
now that you mention it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, some things that I predict that they're going to talk about tomorrow, which are pretty freaking obvious. I think even the first 10 things we list off are probably going to be super obvious.
Yeah.
And that is the specifications, the specs of the hardware. What is it going to be? 720p on the TV or on the handheld, or is it going to be 1080p? Even though a lot of the rumors have talked about that already. They'll talk about that. They'll talk about the pricing. I'm sure of it.
Hopefully not too expensive.
I am predicting that the price will be, for a standard Switch, $250, and then for an upgraded Switch, $300. But what were you gonna say about that?
I was gonna say that's not terrible.
No, it's not.
I feel like Xbox and PlayStation have been like 400s and 500s in the past. Have they been that much? Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I always feel like they're really expensive.
Yeah, that sounds correct, but that would make sense too, because the Switch isn't going to be, from what we know, as powerful as the Xbox One or the PS4. But that is because of its gimmick, and its gimmick is that it's a handheld console hybrid / deal thing.
Right.
So, do you have any predictions that you've written down about, not game title related, but anything else?
Not the game title related?
Right.
I feel like everything I've been thinking of has related to games. I almost forgot they were actually going to talk about the console itself.
Yes. Because tomorrow is, from what we've heard, another Shulk. From what we've heard, this isn't going to be some sort of direct.
No.
I guess. It's not going to be, primarily about games. It's going to be the actual console, but it's rumored to be an hour long, and
oh my gosh, I didn't realize.
It's coming out in March, which is in 2 months. So they have to talk about games. They're going to have to say, what's coming out with it and stuff like that. So people get ready, oh my gosh, they're coming out with that game? I want the Switch. So, some other things I predict that they will talk about, and I think this is pretty obvious, is just some accessories that go to the Switch that they haven't already talked about before. I think they will very well show some accessories, whether it's different types of docks for the Switch handheld, or different type of Joy-Cons, or things like that. I think they'll probably go into detail with different accessories you can use with the Switch. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
No, they wouldn't. Why would they show off accessories?
No, I disagree. Just to start controversy.
I think they'll show a photo of the Switch for an hour.
Oops. Yeah, the one more thing before we get into games that I predict that they'll do, and I think it's another obvious one, because it's been heavily rumored, it's almost like it would be surprising if this wasn't true, is that they'll have both the regular Switch, you know, for the $250, and then they'll have the upgraded one, probably more holding space and with a pack-in game, and that would be probably $300 is what a lot of the rumors say, and I'm sure they will go into detail about both of them. That's what I'm predicting they will do.
That's a bad prediction.
Oh, maybe they won't show the Switch tomorrow.
They're just gonna talk about the Wii U's legacy.
Okay, well, the next prediction. The next prediction will be that they will show games. We both. I mean, do you agree with that? We both predict that they will show off games tomorrow.
A lot of people would be mad if they didn't.
Yes.
So yes, I do predict they'll show games.
Talking about games that we think will actually be at launch. Like, what do you predict they'll show tomorrow for launch?
Well, I would have said Zelda Breath of the Wild, but wasn't there a rumor that they were pushing it back again?
Well, actually, there were tons of rumors that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was being pushed back, and you know, people were speculating in the summer or like late summer, early fall. But then recently, tons of rumors have been coming out that the Breath of the Wild may come out as a launch title.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that, which would be fantastic. I feel like people have been waiting so long for it. I mean, I want the game to be as good as it can be, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's so much hype about Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that is probably the 5th game that I'm looking forward to for the Switch.
Yeah, it's not my number one either. I mean, I'm really excited about it, but Mario's my homie till death.
And it's understandable, obviously. There are a lot of people that, I mean, The Legend of Zelda is number 1 in their hearts. Yeah. And I love The Legend of Zelda.
So do I.
I'm just not as excited about it as everyone else is. I'm because of other games.
I think I was the most excited for it when the first trailer came out, and now it's been so long that it's just kind of like, I feel like I've seen a lot of it already.
Yeah.
And so lately I've been trying to not watch anything new, not watch any gameplay footage or anything, because I want it to be like new to me, and I want to know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, two games that I would be surprised if this didn't happen. 2 games that I actually do predict that they will talk about will come out at launch. It is Mario Kart 8 port and the Splatoon, either Splatoon 2 or Splatoon pack-in. And those are the only 2 on my list that I think are for sure coming out as launch titles.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about for sure, but I think it makes sense, yeah.
Did you have anything that you thought is like you would be super surprised if it wasn't a launch title?
Nope.
Well, that's okay because
Skyrim?
Because then I have as a maybe. Actually, what you just said, that goes right into my maybe column. Like, maybe this will come out at launch. And I had, you know, Breath of the Wild, we just talked about that. And then I had Skyrim as a maybe because the special edition has been out for quite some time now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they'd already got it optimized for the Switch. So what are some games that you think they'll show off tomorrow?
I'm sure they're gonna. Well, I'm not sure, but I hope and I think they will show off the solo Mario game, or at least give us some more information about it, because that is the one I'm probably most excited about. And I think that they'll probably maybe give us a title for it and show us like the concept of the game and like the gimmick or whatever.
Yeah.
And if they do, I'll poop my pants.
Yeah, I really want them to. I really, really want them to. And I think it would be weird if they didn't, because I feel like a good amount of fans are waiting for some sort of thing about the new Solo Mario tomorrow.
I mean, unless it's not ready, and if it's not, I'll be disappointed, but that's fine too. Like, they gave us a little glimpse at it when they didn't even have to, because they gave us so much more in the other trailer, so...
Yeah,
we'll see.
Honestly, I don't even think it's gonna be a launch title.
Yeah.
I think that, but I do think they'll show it off during the event. That's what I predict, at least.
Das all I X.
What other games do you think that they'll show off tomorrow, even if they're not launch titles?
I think they're probably gonna. I mean, you already said this, but they're probably gonna. I'm sure they're gonna talk about Splatoon and Mario Kart, and let us know what exactly they're doing with those and what they've added, and what they're calling it, if they're calling it anything new, and all that jazz.
You know what? I wonder if Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon do end up being launch titles. I wonder if they'll talk about them briefly tomorrow, and then they'll announce like a direct or something about those games. And that, oh my gosh, that would be so great.
I know, I could
like
see
for
that.
them to just go all about the Switch tomorrow, mention some games, and then at the end say like, here are some dates where we're gonna do like an official announcement and overview of the games that are coming to the Switch, like a specific direct for Splatoon and then one for Mario Kart. That would be, the hype train would be exploding if that would happen. That'd be great. We're getting so close to the Switch launch.
I know, it really is really close.
All we know right now is the event tomorrow. That's it. And after the event, we may know so much more about other events in the future. So that's pretty exciting.
It's pretty cool.
Another game I think that they'll probably show off tomorrow. I do predict this. They haven't showed us anything about Smash Brothers, and I think
I was gonna ask about that too.
I do think that they will show something off about it tomorrow because it'll get people hyped.
I didn't think they would. I don't know why.
Well, I don't think it'll be a launch title, but I do think that they may show off something about it tomorrow because I think for all the Smash players,
yeah, maybe they will.
They might, just to get them excited too, because there's a lot of people out there that got a Wii U only because of Smash.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
Hello there, Charizard. Cracks your brain.
Yay.
And then just a couple other games. What did I write there? Yuka?
Lele?
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
I didn't say Lele for some reason. I'll just list off a couple games that I think they'll at least mention tomorrow. I don't think they're like I said, I don't think they're launch titles, but I think they'll probably at least mention them, even if it's for a little second, or show a picture of them. But some games I think they may show off are Final Fantasy 15, perhaps, maybe, Pokemon, whatever Pokemon is coming out. They might show off Yooka-Laylee. That would be great.
That would be cool.
At least some sort of mention, like, is it coming to the Switch? Probably. And for those of you who are interested, Dragon Quest XI, we don't play that game, but apparently...
Yeah, Dragon Quest,
we've never played any Dragon Quest game, but that's apparently a big one. That's, I think, been announced or heavily rumored for the Switch. And then a new Sonic game, Sonic 2017, and then for the other ports, Pokken, Mario Kart, and Xenoblade X.
Did they say anything about a new Sonic game?
Yeah, there's a new Sonic game coming out 2017.
Oh, really? I wonder if it'll be good.
That's what we're hoping. That's what everyone's hoping for.
I'm sure that's what Sonic fans always hope for.
Yeah. Getting back to Splatoon, because I really do think that Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon will be launch titles, and that they'll show them off tomorrow. And one thing that makes me think that Splatoon really will be a big deal, and I think they tried to make it a big deal in the trailer, is because for all of you guys watching and follow competitive Super Smash Brothers, competitive Splatoon, that SRB2 dude, I think that's what he goes by. He is he's in a professional or whatever competitive team for Splatoon, and he has his own YouTube channel. He was invited by Nintendo to play the Switch 24 hours after the event on Thursday, Nintendo invited Dude, if I may call him Dude. I don't know his real name. I guess I should have looked it up. But he knows who he is, and his fans know who he is. He was invited to play Switch, and he just talked about it on his channel today. He released a video. He said that he's known about it for, I think, over a month, but he was keeping it a secret until he was finally able to, I guess, say something about it. But that makes me think that they are, because he's a professional Splatoon player, and that's all he does, something makes me think that he's going to be playing the new Splatoon
that would be
afterwards. Which makes me think that the Splatoon will be a launch title or whatever. And that it will come out, and it will be something different. And it will be just an exciting time. I thought that was an interesting piece of information. And you know what? That SRB2 dude, if you're watching this, which I have no clue if you are or not, I'm excited for you, man. That's really, that would be amazing if Nintendo, like, you know, contacted us and said, hey, do you guys want to, you know, play the Switch soon? Yeah, that's
I'd be
exactly
like,
how Reggie talks.
that's okay.
That's alright, I think I'll just stick with my
pass.
Wii U. Any final thoughts for the event tomorrow?
No.
Any great
What should
feelings?
I wear to it?
Just kidding. So yes, we will be streaming a live reaction /
Live from New York.
Right, exactly, from New York, from Florida. We will be streaming us watching
Our
and
reactions.
talking and commentating
Yes.
what we are seeing. We're guessing that's going to be an hour long. That's what we've heard, at least. Unfortunately for us, it starts at 11 p.m.
I
Which
know.
means it'll end at 12 p.m. So that'll be great, but I'm sure we'll be so excited by the end of that we won't even get any sleep after that. Or at least maybe I won't.
Well, I hope it's that exciting. I'm sure I'll get some sleep.
Oh my gosh, if it was that exciting, that'd be great. But yeah, all in all, we're finally getting this freaking thing we all wanted to see. We get to find out what this thing is all about, what's in it, and what it's going to give to us. And
take away.
Huh? Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Thank you guys. Thanks you guys for watching. Let us know in the comments, you know, what you think about our predictions and what you guys predict to be shown tomorrow at the live Switch event. And we hopefully will see you tomorrow and be able to hang out with you on the live stream on Twitch. Probably on Twitch. If you would like to hear more about the Switch in the future, we're definitely going to be playing Switch in the near future when it comes out and stuff. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed already. And we'll see ya next time.
Bye.
How's that?